We started the day warm, muggy, a little breezy and overcast. Now we're looking at the First Warn 5 satellite. We still have a decent amount of cloud cover overhead. In fact, it's thickened up just a little bit more this afternoon. Looks like these clouds eventually are going to allow for some sunshine to peek out from behind them, but it is going to be very limited, but still a little bit more than what we're seeing at this hour. Temperature-wise, we really have been warming up. Right now, we are in the mid to upper 80s, and it looks like we'll even be getting a little bit warmer than that. We'll be getting up to about 90 in the upper valley, McAllen and Rio Grande City, staying at right around where we're at in the upper 80s pretty much everywhere else, with the exception of the island lingering at around 80 degrees. The gusty south to southeast winds will remain in place for the majority of the day, with those wind gusts up near 30 miles per hour. It's just the way that we're set up right now. Our atmosphere is primed for those clouds to be lingering around, along with that humid setup. Looking to our north, that's where the cold front is. It's sagged a little bit farther south than where it was this morning, but still not too close to the valley. We'll just continue to pump in all that moisture, and of course the winds will stay elevated for the rest of the afternoon. Zooming out and kind of looking up toward the Midwest, you see basically over the Great Lakes a little bit of shower activity, and behind that turns in, of course, into snow and a little bit of ice. But really the setup is for some severe thunderstorm activity today, and it is over portions of Texas, which I'll show you in a second. But the reason for that, we have all of this Gulf air streaming into the southeast, making it very warm ahead of this front, and behind it, look at that, a very cool setup with Denver right at 47 degrees. It's 55 right now in Albuquerque, but ahead of that we're in the 70s and 80s. Now let me show you the severe weather potential. It's not in the valley, but you do see that that thunderstorm category does linger into the northern ranch lands. However, the slight risk for severe weather is over most of central Texas, going all the way north into Dallas and toward the east, going out of the valley and into portions of Louisiana. And of course, that streams all the way back up toward the Great Lakes. Now, what we will see here are our shower chances start to increase. Future Track shows that we'll have the cloudy skies at least for the second half of the day, but it could break to allow for some peaks of sunshine from time to time. Overnight, we'll get a few little impulses, and that will last into tomorrow morning. That's where we could see some showers and some thunderstorms really start to pick up. Moderate rain could be possible, with pockets of heavy rain at times, and even some thunder is also possible. By 11 o'clock, it looks like the upper valley will still be dealing with that activity, while the lower valley kind of clears out first. And then after that, the clouds will linger behind all this activity until it starts to clear out overnight. Now watch this, as we head into Wednesday, the clouds will start to thicken up again. We'll have still a decent amount of moisture to allow for this cloud layer to really thicken up, and we could even see some sprinkles mainly along the coast as well. But your rain chances are very, very small. We're only looking at about 10 to 40% going into tomorrow, and then by Wednesday, when I say very small, I mean mainly dry for most of the valley. Your temperatures will reach the mid to upper 80s for the next several days. In fact, it looks like all the way through Good Friday we'll be right around 86. We bump up the heat as we head into the weekend, 87 and 88. A little breezy and muggy there for Easter Sunday, but everything looks pretty good. Your overnight lows will stay in the upper 60s and low 70s. That's your updated First Warn 5 forecast. Stay with us. Channel 5 News at noon. We'll be right back.